Cudi's officially on the stand. They took a short break, and this is everything he has said so far. Kid Cudi identified Cassie in a photo and confirmed they dated in 2011 and said that Diddy was also involved. But when asked if he knew about their status, he said that they were not dating anymore. He testified that on December 11th, around 5:30 or 6 a.m., Cassie called him sounding nervous, scared, or stressed. She said Diddy found out about them and she gave Diddy Kid Cudi's address. She was terrified, not knowing what Diddy would do, so he picked her up and took her to Sunset Marquis Hotel because he thought it would be off Diddy's radar. While at the hotel, he said they spoke on speakerphone to Capricorn Clark, who was an employee of Diddy's and Kid Cudi's, and he said that she sounded like she was on the verge of tears. Capricorn Clark told him that Diddy and someone else were already inside his house and she was forced to go with them. He said he called Diddy and Diddy said, "I'm over here waiting for you." He said he went back to his home to confront Diddy, but noticed the security cameras had been moved. He then testified that he found out that they weren't working. Inside his home, he said he had gotten some stuff from Chanel, some gifts, and they were opened and his dog was locked in the bathroom. He testified that in the 3 years of having his dog, he never locked him in the bathroom and let him roam around the home. But after this alleged break-in, he noticed that the dog was jittery and on edge all the time. Ultimately, he did call the police and he filed a report. He said Cassie had seemed depressed and then talked about how a month later, he and Cassie spent the holidays at her family's house in Connecticut. Apparently, Diddy texted him a few times trying to figure things out. He ignored Diddy's text saying, I guess he was in the dark about things and wanted to talk. But at that point, post break-in, I don't want to talk. He testified that he and Cassie did break up and then said in January of 2012, which was a month after the break-in, he finds out about his car. He said his dog sitter called him and told him that his Porsche was on fire. He said he was about 45 minutes away at a relative of his ex-girlfriend's house and his friend took photos of his car. The prosecutor then showed him 6 photos to which he identified that yes, that was his car. In the photos, you could see the hole in the roof of his car where somebody had cut it in order to put a Molotov cocktail, which blew up his car. When asked what his reaction was to his car being set on fire, he said, "What the F?" Now, this is where they took the break. He is back on the stand, and it's being said that while he was describing all of this, Diddy was sitting there very calmly, legs crossed, and no emotion. As always, I will update you with the rest of his testimony once they go on their lunch break.